Hi, I'm back to do some readings. Totally random, just gonna see what comes through. I am feeling very guided to do it, so there must be messages that some people need to hear. So if that's you, then I'm happy to be here and share whatever comes through. So trying to decide exactly how I want to do this. I think I'm going to do it by sign. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what comes through. This isn't the best lighting, but I'm just going to make it happen. All right, Aries. What's going on for Aries? Aries, we have Four of Wands, so there is a celebration. Could be a birthday coming up. Obviously not your birthday because we're not in Aries season, but somebody close to you or a family member, their birthday could be coming up soon. There's an energy here of focus on the home, of family, of achieving a goal. What about this? I'm getting something too about attention, maybe feeling like you need more attention at this time, especially from family. You do have the Two of Swords here, which indicates feeling at a crossroads. This could be with direction or with goals that you want to set. So now would be a really good time to set a goal, maybe a 3-month goal now to the end of the year. Or even into next year. My throat chakra is starting to act up, so maybe there's something about communication that needs to happen here. The color green is significant, so maybe something weighing heavily on your heart. And then we have the Devil and the Six of Cups, so something to do with kids. Oh, Aries, there's something here about letting go of control. Now, I feel like this is actually a collective message. So when I go through the individual sign readings, we'll dive a little bit deeper into what's going on for you. But there's something here about reconnecting with yourself, to return focus to the self is kind of what I'm getting. Not to worry about what's going on externally or what others are doing or not doing, or how they're doing it, or whether or not it's being done in a way that I just feel like there's a lot of energy being extended outwardly, and it's not serving you. We all do it time to time. We get caught up in everything else and how and what everybody else is doing or not doing, that we forget to turn the attention and focus back on us. And when we do that, everything else shifts for the better. So you have wait for important information, reconnecting to your divinity, and hold the space. So yeah, there's a lot of like hold back energy when it comes to a situation. That's where the success is. And drop your shield. So you might be overly protective or defensive at this time. Aries is connected to the god of war, so this is a reminder not to go into the combat zone and to focus on peace. It's definitely what a lot of us need this time. All right, Taurus, Ace of Cups. So we have a brand new beginning here. You could be focused on love, on a relationship, on an opportunity for healing, Seven of Wands. But you could be feeling a lot of opposition when it comes to this. There's a protective energy here, wanting to stand your ground. healing is needed in regards to a situation here. Sorry, there's a glare on this. I feel like you're getting ahead of yourself, Taurus. Focusing on too many things, and there's a worrisome energy, a catch-22 situation, like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But really, surrender is key right now. Again, same message as Aries, let go of control here. Needing to know, wanting to take action. There's something here about going with the flow. Holding space. Some of you might want to heal a situation. You have see from a higher perspective, trust in the unknown, and grow within your current situation. So maybe there's something that you're not quite seeing here, and you're being asked to look at things from another perspective. And to trust. And that there's something that there's something that an opportunity has shown up here to help teach you and help you grow. Yeah, you can't control the situation. Yeah. All right. Who's next? Gemini? This lighting is so not great. So much light. Said no one ever. Okay, Gemini, we're... Jeez. Give me a second. Gemini, we have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups. You want to rush forward to what? You don't even know. It's like you're just waiting for a green light for a certain direction. I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini who's not even sure what they want. But you're ready to take action. You're ready for something. You can feel it. Something about the holidays, the movie Love Actually, because that song is coming through, is like, I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Something to do with love, maybe. Could be trying to figure out if the situation or relationship you're in is worth pursuing. I think you're wanting some sort of clarity on... Yeah, okay. Release the old and rest. So now is the time to let go of the past, to let go of the old, and to pause before jumping into anything new. Make plans and focus. Figure out what it is that you want and shift your perception. Air energy. That's your energy. I think that there's just a desire to feel loved and comforted. You do have the Earth Mother here. So just be mindful of your intentions, and I think that'll help you figure out what direction and options that you want to be choosing. You might be questioning if you've rushed into something, if you're moving in the right direction or making the right choices. Tuning back into motives and intention and what you want to, how you want to feel, what you want to give, how you want to receive, that's all going to be a guiding force for you. Because whatever we give, we receive. And so on. All right, Cancer. Whew. Stuck energy, 8 of Cups. Well, you're fed up with something. You're ready to walk away from something that once fulfilled you, to find something new, going on a spiritual journey, a quest. For your happiness. Something here about humor. Light it up. Oh, that was loud, sorry. Time to play. You're done swimming in your emotions. Some of you are headed to somewhere warmer, seeking the sun. Exchange energy to create abundance. Trade. Okay, so if some of you are taking something like a skill set or an interest that you want to expand on and see where it can take you, this energy is all about, okay, well, if you have that imposter syndrome, see if you can barter and trade with people, especially if finances are an issue. You know, sometimes people are more than willing to do a trade because, we don't always have to deal in monetary terms, energy. Money is energy. It's just another relationship and another resource and tool. So energy is just as valuable, if not more so, as is your time. So trading that and exchanging with another person could be very valuable for you at this time and help you practice whatever gifts you are trying to hone and take you in a new direction. All right, who's after Cancer? Leo. How could I forget Leo? Leo, 4 of Wands. Could be connecting with an Aries. Could have Aries in your chart. You're very focused on the prize, on the goal. There's something to celebrate here. And there you are. Strength. In true Leo fashion, your happiness is here. It is right around the corner. But you may have to examine things that, agreements or mindsets that keep you tied or chained in place. Ignite your passions and trust your talents in changing times. So I feel like you're being recognized for something that you're really good at, and it's going to lead you in a really nice, beautiful new direction. So trust this new path, this new journey. Looks to me like everything is a go. Let's give this a good shuffle. Virgo, you're up. You're up. Okay. Oh, the star. Major arcana for healing, following your northern light, seeking guidance, trusting spirit. Oof. But you are in your head. Some of you could be healing anxiety. If you have thoughts that keep you up at night, there's something here about healing. There's also something here about be mindful that you're not keeping yourself in a mental loop. The mind is a master manipulator and likes to tell us stories, and we believe them. So there could be a mental loop or a story or a pattern you're telling yourself that's preventing you from healing or seeing that there is beauty and hope on the other side. So there could be some stressors, of course, frustrations, regret, worry, doubt. You could be waking up in the middle of the night. You could be having trouble sleeping at night. What's the bottom here say? King of Cups. It could be emotions coming up to the surface. There's another way to look at your situation. I'm hearing not all who wander are lost. That might mean something. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Some of you are surrounded by energies that are not in your highest and best and need to protect. You actually, okay. Virgo, here's the deal. You know where to go. You really do. Overthinking, overanalyzing comes from having the truth and not liking the truth that's being presented to you. So we try to figure out another solution, another way, another truth, but the truth is the truth. So you are being guided to go in the direction that your higher self is calling you, which is away from any energies that are low vibrational, that are toxic, that are stuck in patterns or behavior that are not good for you. Whether this is your own or others. And then you have White Witch, which says, be the light. You're being called to follow the light. You might be trapped in a cycle of dark thoughts or caught up in the darkness of things happening around you. And then you have Great Teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. You are going through a level of ascension and awakening here. And there could have been a catalyst that brought this in. You yourself are a master healer, a very intuitive, and a leader, and bring healing and peace wherever you go. Part of this journey is learning how to step into that, and to step into that is stepping away from the temptations and illusions of the matrix, of the three-dimensional world. 1616 was just on the timer. 77 could be significant. Look up the angel number 1616. That could be significant for you. I'm also getting something about long hair, which could be significant for you. Oh, what am I doing? I already pulled the cards for you. Ugh, Libra. Two of Wands. Where do you go from here? Ready to leave the past behind and move towards something new. Definitely going through a major transformation. Something has ended. A chapter in your life. You're transforming and you have a beautiful new partnership here. There's a lot of twos. So there could be a focus on choices. You're not the same person, Libra. So what you want now is not necessarily going to be what you thought you wanted before. You have Trader as well, connected to Cancerian energy. Exchange energy to create abundance. And Sun, enjoy success and happiness. Okay, Libra, I'm getting that whatever is coming to an end in your life or is being transformed is to bring you so much more success and blessings. You have unlocked the magic within, so you're being called to also go through a spiritual awakening here. If you've been feeling disconnected from your spirituality, now is the time to reconnect. And that doesn't have to be, you know, a particular religion or faith. It could just be something that helps you connect to everything that is, or to refine your creativity. I'm also getting something about health being a focus. Not from the cards, it's more of a channeling message coming through. So making sure that you are getting plenty of exercise, sleep, proper diet, nutrition, hydration is going to be significantly important, as well as being outside in nature with the sun. Okay, Libra, Scorpio. I need to shuffle these. Scorpio. Two of Swords at a crossroads. I almost said crossroads. So some of you might like cartoons. In your emotions, worried, anxious. And you have a new beginning here. What is this? Scorpio, why are you coming in here trying to confuse me? Okay, all right, hold on. I got it. For the Scorpios I'm reading for, there's a relationship that you are in the process of getting closure on. Whether you're getting closure from this person or not, you're finding a sense of closure regardless. There's something here about stress, anxiety, worry when it comes to this connection. This could be a past connection, a connection you're in the process of separating from. And I do see that you are going to be entering into a phase of much more balance, peace, harmony. I'm hearing let live and let die. I think that's the lyrics to a song. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. So some of you, if this is a relationship that you're leaving, there is a new partnership on the horizon. There is a heaviness here, a load, a weight that you feel like you are carrying, but I do feel like that is going to shift. I'm just feeling the sense of this being heavy, but needing to allow things to transform so that they can be renewed, or like a rebirth, right? Like there's something very heavy about the season. I feel like you're very aligned with the season of autumn and the leaves starting to change colors, and in their glory of letting go and release into the winter of reflection, we enter into spring renewal. So being connected to that is going to be really helpful for whatever it is that is transpiring. Now, if you're not leaving a relationship, there could be something external to the relationship that is affecting you that is going to close out and bring you new peace. So you have Sage, be devoted and committed. You have Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Now I always love this about Scorpio. Scorpio is represented by the scorpion. It is in fact a water sign, not a fire sign. It just looked like 2222 on the timer. But anyway, in the shadow aspect of Scorpio, the representation is the scorpion. In the highest version, healed version of Scorpio, it is the eagle. Every sign has their shadow and their wounded and healed aspects, right? Because we have the ego and the higher self, ego and love, fear and love. So the more we dive into those aspects of ourselves, even though we don't like to, the more that we can become fully embodied and authentic in our truth. And you have trust and thrive and spring, see your seeds grow. Okay, so something is going to come in the spring. I'm also getting Frank Sinatra. What song is that? Oh my God, I'm getting so many songs now, but I don't know if it's Summer Love, but there's a lyric that has to do with spring. So I don't know. Maybe comment it if you figure out what I'm not able to spit out. Okay, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Well, excuse me. Coming up here in a hurry. Ooh, Sag. You are manifesting a lot of shit. A lot of good shit. Taking charge. If you're not feeling like your manifestations are coming in, this is a reminder to pay attention to what you're thinking or saying, because you have every capability of manifesting what you desire. Now, some of you might be artists. I'm seeing artwork on the wall being sold. Getting your work out there is going to be significant, so keep doing that. Show your work. Some of you too have a mentor that's really proud. and wants you to be out loud. Get your work out there out loud. I don't know why I'm rhyming. It's silly. Trust and thrive. Yeah, okay. So you definitely have somebody here on the other side who's pushing you in all the best ways. Pay attention to feathers, especially white feathers. You have white witch, be the light. And you have shift your perception. So owls could be significant for some of you, as well as the stag. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, what's going on? I feel like you're ready to take action, feeling, trusting your intuition. What else? What's going on with Capricorn? Oh. Well, we're moving forward. There's lots of travel, perhaps overseas. Some of you are working through hurt, gaining the truth. There's also you're working through something and gaining clarity when it comes to healing, when it comes to moving forward on your path and working towards clarity and truth. There could have been a work situation. Yeah, definitely a work situation. See the 8 of Pentacles that maybe triggered something, and you are taking action and communicating and finding your way forward. Whatever it is, you're working through it. Yeah. And you're seeking justice. I also feel like if there's people who have wronged you or have hurt you, justice is being served. I feel like karma is at play for sure in a situation, and you're being called to make decisions and choices from a place of integrity. 2 of Wands and the Hangman. Well, I'm a little biased because I'm a Capricorn, so now I'm pulling more cards. We'll go deeper in another reading. I was just getting nosy. Nosy. Not nosy, just curious. All right, Capricorn. Too many. Take charge with authority. Yeah, so you're taking charge of a situation. And grow within your current situation. So learning and growing. Oh, and I love how there's this goat on this card. Many of you have a lot of insight here. You also have follow the voice of your soul. So you're being guided with what to do in regards to a situation and taking time to reflect. Okay, Aquarius. The Chariot and the Queen of Wands. Well, that's fast. Hello, Aquarius. Feeling good. That is it Nina Simone song? And I'm feeling good is coming through. Black cat could be significant, or a cat. Doesn't have to be a black cat. There's witchy vibes here. Also getting something about a dog. Some of you might be looking for a new car or taking care of a car, but you're ready to move forward, take action, travel, but you might be focused on finances right now. Mountains, stand your ground. So the mountains could be significant for some of you, or you could be headed to the mountains. There's something too about not seeing the entirety of a situation. Perhaps you've just seen the surface or the tip of the iceberg, right? But underneath, there's much more than what is readily seen. And you're being called to look at that. I'm also seeing two sides to every story, or two sides to every situation. For many of you, I feel like you are like the mountain. You're a solid support for people. And exchange energy to create abundance. So again, perhaps opening to trades, connecting to your emotions. You might be in your head a lot this week. Getting heavy third eye energy. So making sure that you are meditating as much as possible is going to be really helpful for you. Okay, Pisces. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh man, we're feeling stuck. Why? Things are slow, they're not moving. But they are. Why do you feel like they're not moving? Something about the full moon is significant. Truth is going to be illuminated. The Star and the Fool. Yeah, I'm hearing the Tom Petty song, Time to Move On. Time to keep going. Time to get going. Pisces, it's time to move towards the new. This energy here is stagnant, not changing. Where are you being called? Go towards that. Time to retreat, take a break, go on a trip. It's going to reinvigorate you. Trust in higher voices. Intend and create and harness mystic power. Again, trading. So, gosh, who was it whose energy came through? Watch Cancerian Pisces if you didn't. That whole message is for you as well. It's your sister water sign. There's something here about connecting to your higher wisdom, to make an intention and create from that intention. Why do you intend to do what you want to do? And create from there. And harness this power within you, Pisces. You have so much of it and it's dormant. That's what is stagnant. It's not these situations. These situations are reflecting back to you the stagnancy within you. So once you start moving towards these visions, these dreams, these goals, you actually remove yourself from the energy of those stagnant situations or the circumstances, people, places, and situations that are creating stagnancy around you, reflecting back the internal stagnancy. It either, even if it's there, it's not going to affect you. It's not going to pull you in. 3 on the timer. So charged up for your reading. Wow. Lots of energy here. It's time to harness this energy and move it in a direction that is really beautiful energy. It's time to step in. Time to get going. Tom Petty. Time to get going. Get going, girl. Get ahead, girl. Get ahead, get down. 10 of Pentacles. Gets you right out of this 5 of Pentacles. You go in this direction and you're going to be beautifully abundant. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just when. And when is when you take action. All right. I'll do a quick check-in for the collective. Hopefully it's not. I don't want heavy. So a nice light message for the collective. Something chewable. Digestible. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Bring love back to the environment. good deeds, pay it forward, buy that coffee for somebody in line, pay it forward, kind acts. The more we give, the more we receive, the more we spread that loving abundance. No one is more or less deserving. So what can you do to spread some cheer and kindness? Because the world needs love. What song is that? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Don't know who sings it for whatever reason. Drawing a blank. Uno más for the collective. I like this one. Follow the voice of your soul. Tune in, tap in, be brave, be honest, do the right thing, and be graceful in movement and action. The praying mantis is significant, may have something to teach us at this time. There's also the energy of allowing opponents' forces to carry them to their own, I don't want to say demise, but yeah, in a sense. Like, you ever watch the ninja teachings? It's like there's no need for force or combat when you don't have to, that's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to extend your energy overtly. You allow the opponent to exhaust their own energy, so to speak. So, yeah, those are your messages. I hope that they resonated, that you found something in them. And until next time, take care.